What's up, people? What's up? So excited to meet with you today here in Zoom and also to be filming this amazing training for you on a weekend that I've managed to pull out some time on my schedule to help you find out the most sane, simplified formula, process, strategy to move to $50,000 months, give or take, whatever comes into your vision, dream, etc., and how to do it while having a lot of fun in your business. Guys, this is what my dream for you is. So if you're here, I'm assuming that you are a coach, just like myself, and you've been blessed with some beautiful gifts from above, which you've kind of honed in by going through some stuff, navigating through some stuff in your life, like all of us. You have a beautiful story. And most importantly, but you are different. You are here because you have a passion, a very deep rooted passion and a vision to share those gifts with a lot of people out there, right? And I applaud you, give you a round of applause, big round of applause for wanting to do that, for being able to do that, for showing up the ability to do that. And I'm here to support you. I consider myself as a bridge between the gifts that you have, that you've been blessed with, and the people you are hoping to reach. And my job, my goal, my calling in life, they call me the sales queen, but my goal is to help bridge that gap between what you have and where those people can make use of it. So on that note, guys, let's get started. This is a very short presentation. I want to give you the whole blueprint of how you can make it simple, easy, lean, fun, profitable, purposeful for yourself without having to give your life away to whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your model looks like, whatever your coaches have taught you. There is a formula to simplify this whole madness. Okay, let's dive in. Let's dive in. Ready? Okay. So if you are a coach, especially if you are a woman coach, that helps even more. If you've been around for a couple of years, at least, the longer, the better. You will benefit more. Trust me on that. I'm going to explain to you all this. You've been working with some clients, you've got some testimonials, but lately, in last 6 months especially, you've seen that there's a total decline in the way you're getting clients, the way you were getting them earlier. That curve, that growth curve has kind of slowed down. Things have changed. It's not your fault because the industry is going through a major shift. In case you haven't noticed it, it's not you. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have a mindset problem. You don't have trauma going on. It's not like, something is completely tossed around in your business. It's none of that. We just need to understand these shifts, big ones, happen every 4 or 5 years. And currently we are going through that, which is good because that gives us a reason to reevaluate, restructure everything. And the good news is that we are now able to simplify our businesses like we could never, ever do before, and which is what I'm here to show to you. Okay, so if you're any of these things and you see that either your growth curve has slowed down from before or you're putting in a lot of work, you're giving your life away to, I don't know, Facebook, its mood swings, algorithm, people, lead generation specialists, God knows what, trying to fix your copy for the 100th time, your messaging for the 100th time, and, rolling out one offer after the other, all those kind of crazy things, lead magnets, you're like, you see yourself chasing your people a lot more than before. Like when I say chasing, that's not a wrong thing, but like following up a lot more, getting hosted by them, that's not a good thing at all. If any of that is happening and you're not getting you're getting clients but they're not consistent, you cannot measure, they're not predictable, you don't know how much money, revenue, ROI is going to come in this month, next month, the following month, then we are going to change that today. Okay, and it's a pretty simple system I'm going to walk you through. So here we are. So we always reverse engineer. We start with the end goal, we map it out backwards, and then we say, okay, what are the actions that we are doing in order to get the result that we are after? What is working? What is not working? What feels good? What doesn't feel good? And we go from there. Okay, cool. So for me, and I'm sure for you, is the clients that I want to get an easy close. I don't want to deal with resistance. I don't want to learn techniques of NLP and tonality and, learn scripts of sales calls and trying to do all that kind of masculine stuff, if you may. So I want clients who are aligned with that, who like me, who trust me. And I don't want to go through the jazz of the whole know, like, and trust. Who has the time for that? I want to jump straight to the trust part. Okay, and no resistance or low resistance and very fast sales closing cycle. I don't want to keep running after them for months and years, trying to see if they are a good fit or they're not. So how do I do that? But I've generally seen there are three ways that you enroll clients into your offers, your workshops, your programs. Okay. You talk to them inside of Messenger, you conduct workshops, or you do calls, could be Zoom calls or whatever. These are the two, three different important ways. You may have a slightly different process or a combination. It's all good. In order to optimize, get more clients, what we do is we need this R&R stands for ripe and ready buyers who are pulling out their cards, their credit cards to work together with us. That's the ideal situation. They're running after us rather than we running after them. That's what we want. So in order to do that, we do three things. How many things? We do three things. I'll explain them to you in one line each. And we're going to go into a little bit of detail on each one of them right after. First is we create an indoctrination process, which means we create an intentional number of content pieces which are sent to them in a certain way so that they get to watch only just that and not the whole noise, not like 50 pieces of content sitting inside your Facebook group. So let them qualify themselves. Let them decide if you are a good fit, if you are the leader that they have been looking out for, if you are the expert that they want. Are you getting the kind of results that they are after? Have you achieved those results? Are you the one that people like to follow? Do they like your personality? Do they feel comfortable talking to you? Broadly, do they resonate with you? I mean, and if they do, it'll be like an instant click, right? Does that happen to you? Has that happened to you before? Where you just meet with the person, you're like, holy shit, this is what it is. This is what I was missing. Yeah. So that's indoctrination. Give them exactly what they need in a way that they think that they have found it. Okay. Second is R plus MC squared. That's rapport and doubling down on building a meaningful connection. So everyone has been teaching you build, know, like, trust, build, know, like, trust, build, know, like, trust, and die doing that. What that means is in order to build the know, like, and trust, you're supposed to, I don't know, create like 3 pieces of content on a daily basis and redistribute them on 8 different platforms 20 times a day or something like that and die doing that. You don't know what to do. It creates so much overwhelm. You run out of ideas. Then you hire expensive, I don't know, copywriters, social media managers, spend like thousands and thousands of dollars every single month because your goal is to get to 50,000 at least. So for me, everything is about shortcuts, faster, easier, simpler, lean, manageable, small teams, less headache, having a freedom lifestyle, being able to wake up in the morning in the middle of a week and say, oh, I'm going out with my besties for lunch. Oh, I'm going for a hike. Oh, I'm planning a trip to another country for a couple of weeks, whatever that may look like for you. Okay. So those are the things. So how do you bypass that? And the third is tracking and measuring. If you can track and measure, you create those little breadcrumbs for them in the indoctrination funnel. And the minute they watch something, if you're able to map that out and you know that, okay, this person is watching this, they are moving together with us, they're getting warmed up to us. It's all designed as a part of the structure. So the minute you know who is taking action and you're able to track it, you're able to offer more support, more value, build a beautiful connection with them, and bring them over onto the other side into your world where you can support them inside your paid programs. Okay. And so how do we do this? So let's say it's a 4-part process. Okay. One is it's L, C, A, and let's say another C. LCCA. That's what we have. What are these 4 things? If you can map out these 4 and make all of them literally run in your business, trust me, you will be at your 50,000 mark in no time. I'll explain each one of them to you. First is L. L means what? Leads, guys. Of course, it's leads, right? So the biggest problem I see with all of you is you are running after leads like nobody's business. You want leads from everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. It's like a bucket. Even if I gave you 500 leads every week, you heard me right. If I gave you 500 leads every week, if I gave you 5,000 leads every month, I want to know from you, what is your system to convert them into your paid clients? Okay. So what I am seeing today that is happening is that you have a large pot of leads coming in. You're doing whatever it is that you're doing, that's fine. If you're running ads, that's fine. If you're hiring lead generation experts, paying them a couple of $1,000s, that's fine. If you are signed up for paid Facebook group memberships, that's fine. If you are constantly posting, putting out videos and trying to, in quotes, generate leads from there, that's fine. If I call you out, please know that I'm not your rara coach, because if someone doesn't call you out, you will most likely pretty much for the rest of your business life keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and you will keep falling and you will keep picking yourself back up until you can, and then you will keep getting the same result because you're doing the same thing. You'll get the same output, and I want you to change that, and that's why I'm here for you. Okay, so whatever you're doing, you've got a very large pot of leads coming in, but then something happens, and by the time they get into your paid program, it's only not even this. It should actually look like this, or it should possibly look like a tiny dot of people. Out of this whole pot that you're seeing, you only get like a tiny dot of people coming inside your program. So what's happening in the middle? You're just losing people, losing people, losing people all throughout. And then what you do, you go back into finding people again. You double down, triple down. Someone tells you to put out a course, you do that. Then you attend another workshop, you follow another coach, you follow another strategy. Guys, you know it all, but it's not about this piece is not working, so I need to hire another coach to find out how to make it work because they have another strategy. You know all the strategies. You know all the strategies. Make one work. Just make one work. I want you to flip this. I want you to flip this, and I want you to work with a small group of audience and learn how to turn them into paid clients every single time, every single time, every single time. This is your audience. I don't want you to work with a lot of people, because if you want to get to 50,000 months, the first premise of doing that is to turn to higher ticket. You can't be selling a $500 program or $1,000 program and think that you're going to make to 50,000. And if you want to get to at least a 5K or a 10K program, then the only way, this is so important, the only way to get cash is through building meaningful. I'm sorry, I can't type with this damn mouse. The only way to do it is through building meaningful connection. There is no other way. There is no other way. And now you say, Mani, how do I build a connection with those 1,000 people that come in every month? I cannot do that. It's not humanly possible. I'm already overwhelmed. I just don't know what to do. Yes, so that's why the system is there, right? So what we do is, firstly, in that square is AI leads. The people who just cringed looking at the word AI, please come back. Okay, I have some brilliant piece of news for you. You can either follow this system of finding leads that we just talked about, or you can bypass all of this. You can have a shortcut and jump straight to, you can kill know and like and trust formula for good, and you can jump straight to rapport and trust right away, right from the beginning, while establishing yourself as an expert in what you do, and let other people qualify themselves for what you offer, or just say bye and disappear from your world. So I will spill the beans for you, okay? What we do, how do we find leads, and how do we move them very, very fast as action takers in our world. We use a very simple, smart piece of technology, which is AI driven, but it's not like AI is in write copy prompts and all of that. You have to do nothing. Do you think you can click on 2, 3 buttons for me? If I told you that it's going to bring you pre-qualified leads, it's going to bring in warm leads, it's going to bring in people who have the highest chance of taking the action together with you, it's going to bring down your costs drastically by like 90%. And it's going to work every single time without having to deal with social media nuisance, algorithm, mood swings. Will you still click on those 2 buttons for me or not? You will, right? Okay, I'll hold your hand and I'll show you how to do it. So what we do is we go inside any Facebook group of our choice where we know that our ideal client is sitting, engaging, talking, whatever. Could be a paid group, could be any other group, doesn't matter. You don't have to be a paid member of that group. You don't have to be the admin of the group. We find a post, preferably, let's say there's a colored box post, and it's not even your post, could be your post, same thing. But let's say somebody else's post, you haven't even posted anything as yet, and let's say it's got 400 comments sitting underneath. Okay, the person who has posted this has put out a resource information, whatever, or is holding a workshop on exactly what it is that you have on offer. So and these people are like drooling over this content. They're like raising their hands. They want that resource right away. And this post was put out like 2 days ago. So you know that they have that problem currently, like today. Okay. they are looking for a solution to the same problem that you solve as well. Do you think Facebook has these kind of posts from other people, like in hundreds or thousands or in millions? There are tens of thousands of posts. Okay. All you do is search for one post, and then there is this timestamp on it. It says it was posted yesterday, day before, whatever. There's a timestamp on it. Now, will you be able to click on this timestamp for me, please? Is that difficult for you? And then what happens is a menu opens up. The minute you click on that timestamp, a menu opens up. There's a little software that does it. You install it like you install a Chrome extension. It's as simple as that. And then what happens is a menu of its own opens up inside of Facebook. You're not even going out anywhere. And there are a bunch of options. You don't have to worry about any of them. Okay. The first option is the feature that pulls in all those people for you inside your bucket. Can you then, step two, can you click on that button for me, please? That first menu option for me. Is that difficult? Yes or no? Then the third piece is it automatically, you have to do nothing in this piece. It automatically runs a little automation right in front of you. It opens a screen, it shows you, it pulls in all the data from this post. And what it does is it displays for you all the people who commented. It gives you a number. It says, okay, in this case, 400 people commented. Do you want all of them? It gives you some check boxes. Okay, one checkbox, another checkbox, and so on. And it gives you one checkbox each for all the reactions. There's this heart, like, all those different ones. So it asks you to choose, okay, let's say if I want people, everybody who commented and asked for that resource or that information. You can also get people who hearted. It's your choice, whatever you want. So now I've got these 400 people. Then the third button is I click on that button. Just the button is already there. That's my third button. I click on that button, and within 30 seconds, literally within 30 seconds, it gets all those people, all these people who are drooling over that resource that was being offered on that post inside that group. It can happen anywhere. The post can be sitting anywhere in the world of Facebook, as an example. It puts that in your dashboard of the software, and it displays it as a list. There is a name of the list which you can change, and it tells you person 1, person 2, person 3, all the way until all the 400 people. It gives you the profile of the person. You can click and you can click and look at their profile like you normally do, their bio, what do they do, and you have the ability to send out messages to them right from here. You write one single message, which is based off the post that you originally found them on, and you craft a DM. We do it with you. Don't worry about that. If you don't know how to do this, is all strategy. You find the right people to begin with, and we go a little deep down in our programs. We go deep down into how to maximize finding even better, more qualified, super warm people using layering strategies. We use different filters, not one, but more than one filters to get closer and closer to our ideal audience. So that can be learned as well. And then once you find those people, within 30 seconds, they get inside your dashboard. Then you craft a message, which should not take you more than 3 minutes to craft once you learn how to do that. And you automate. It's like a broadcast channel. You automate sending messages to these people in batches as per how your Facebook allows. The software has got nothing to do with Facebook. It just automates the stuff that you would do manually. That's how it works. It's beautiful. I haven't seen anything like this anywhere else in the world of internet as of right now. It can also send them a friend request. It can send them a message. It can also react on their profile. Now, these things have been added just to boost the algorithm without you even having to look at their profile. That's the whole goal. Now what you're doing is you let them respond back to you or not. You let them respond back to you. If they respond back to you, they have already qualified themselves at this stage, at level 1. You only engage with people next who have raised their hands up for whatever it is that you send them a message for. They want that resource. If you're inviting them for a workshop, whatever it is, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. And you start from here. You start from there. Yes, not. So this is all automated. This is all automated. And now what you do is next pieces, once you have automated, we do a lot of more things with the automation. I can't go into much detail about this, but once we have automated that piece, now what we do is with the people who qualified themselves, raised their hands up, now we humanize the connection with those people, not the whole world, not the 400 people, but let's say only, I don't expect more than 40, 50 people to kind of raise their hands up instantly. Maybe over a period of time they will. So all you have to do is start a conversation with them. And if there's a standard resource that you're sending out, you can even automate that. And once they just reply back, then you start a conversation. You can leave voice messages. Then there is a whole funnel, free organic funnel that happens from there. I don't even invite them to inside my Facebook group until and unless they have qualified themselves uh, for one of my resources, which means now they are qualified to come into my group. If you want to see a demo, you want to know more about how this works, there's a free resource we'll be sharing with you. We made it free for you guys for this masterclass. Make sure that you grab it. And then I do a demo where I show you exactly how all this works. There are multiple strategies to find leads on Facebook without spending a dime. You can do it yourself, and it doesn't take much time. And then, of course, there is strategy to it. So if you know it, great. If not, you can come to us. We'll help you with that. But then the resource is free. Go and watch it. Do yourselves a favor. Leads is not a problem in today's world. Leads is not a problem in today's world. Do you get it? Now, the main problem is what you do with those people. The next piece is community. Community is where the cash is. Actually, cash is in the connection, but community helps you monetize. Now, this is not the kind of community money. I'm like tired of, posting in my Facebook group, and there's so much pressure on us all the time. We've got a team. We put out content. It's so useful. People don't show up. Keep inviting them. We tag them. They don't see. They're all over the place. My Facebook group has been crickets. I'm not able to monetize it the way I used to be able to do it earlier. What do I do? I don't know what to do. People are moving to school. People are moving to go high level. It's all a question mark. It's all a chaos in my mind. I don't know what is it that actually works. I'm tired of all these strategies. I don't want to complicate it. I want one single system that actually works while buying back my time. I don't want to give away my life to this business. This is not why I signed up to do this work. I am very passionate. I've got a vision. I want to grow. I want to scale. But at the same time, I want to do it on my own terms. I want to have a life of my own. I want to be able to breathe. Okay, got it. Again, your answer is AI. Your answer is AI. You want me to take you through the whole system of how we do it? Same, simple few clicks. What you do is it helps you build an indoctrination funnel for every single person who's joining your group. Okay. And what it does is it removes all the noise, completely gone. It indoctrinates, as the name suggests, it indoctrinates all the people coming in who came in from the first process like this, the super qualified people. Now you've got a pool of really good, solid people who are looking forward to knowing more from you or moving ahead with you, and whatever your process to add value to your people is. And this indoctrination funnel is where it's all at. So we did a workshop called AI Group Reboot Funnel, and it's available for purchase. We have really brought the prices down. I want you to get it. And if this is you, please grab it before it goes away. So I'm going to just very quickly walk you through some of the resources that we are sharing with you through this masterclass. Just sign up, get in. There are 6 pieces of training that are coming to you. They're not just any trainings, just like free lead magnets that are going to collect digital dust on your computer. Please don't be that person at all. Okay. There are cheat codes to new age client getting. There are 6 trainings. Everything has been done by myself. Watch them. This is a short video, gives you an overview of the whole system, which is impossible for me to cover right here in this short presentation for you. The second, so each training takes you to the next one, and the next one. So you keep watching, you keep going. Second one is the AI lead. So I do a little demo. Watch this very, very powerful video. This training will show you exactly how to move away from always, forever, thinking about how to find new audience, how to do this. It's not even a problem. It's on us. Just go and watch it. Just put in that time and just go and watch it. Okay. There's a tool also if you want to use it. Always reach out to me. All the links are there. You can always DM me. It's always good to know you guys, support you, answer your questions. And when you go to the third one, the third training goes step by step in the order that it has been given to you. There is this training on building AI communities. It's very, 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 very powerful. I cannot emphasize enough. And you can, if you like this video, this is a pretty long video in itself, gives you a lot of detail on what I just spoke about. And once you completely fall for this video, I want you to go click on this red button, check out the AI Group Reboot Sales Workshop, which is available for purchase right now. This is the page that will come up. Go through this page. I mean, don't even need to go through this page, but if you feel like it, feel free to do it. These are the things that our goal is to remove all your exhaustion, your need to post, your need to be a sales ninja. I don't want you to be working with a big team. The more you grow, you don't need a big team. We've cracked that code already. These are the things covered inside this workshop. It's, just go and pick it up. I think there is an option to also buy a call with me, and it's available at 1/10 the price. It's normally $1,000 an hour to spend an hour with me. This is only for new people who are joining our world, just to support you guys. Make sure you get some tangible wins. You get a room, like a group filled up with absolutely super engaged, fun people who are moving, who are taking action, and go from there, right? And then the fourth training is one of my favorite ones, which is basically to do with DMs. So this is a quick side note. I want you to hear this very carefully. People who think that DMs are meant for spamming people who think that DMs are cold, please know this. There are these other people who are making $100,000 a month, $500,000 a month by leveraging the super duper power of DM communication. Why? Because DMs do three things which no other platform, no other channel, no other means of communication can do. Number one, they are a two-way communication, unlike any other platform, email, and so on and so forth. Number two, because of this automation and technology, you can up your open conversation rate from like 10%, some silly 10% on emails, to up to 70 to 80% inside of DMs. We've been doing it for years and years. I've been teaching this for at least 5 years now. So I can promise you, guarantee you this, that if you engage the right strategies, this is how it's going to work, which means from a small group of people, you'll be able to convert a very large number of people. If you don't start conversations, nothing moves, it's dead. You lose those people. They just keep falling off the grid, right? And the third and most important thing, why DMs are the most powerful, underrated, over-abused strategy in the industry, is because that's the only way you can start conversation with real humans, which you can't do in any other platform. Conversation, communication of your value, communication of you as an expert. When you can pick up the phone and leave a voice message, you can help them, you can listen to them, you can find out where they're at, you can offer a freebie, you can offer a resource, you can invite them for your workshops. I mean, it just doesn't end. For me, everything. I mean, I've built SOPs and I write scripts for 5-day launches that run into 10 pages, 12 pages, 15 pages of DM scripts. And they're not just cookie cutter templates. They're completely customized to our clients, to their audience. 100%. You can personalize them. You can do so much to them. It's just a string of words that we use them to warm up our people who are cold to us, right? Because they don't know us as yet, but they have a problem and we can solve it for them. They're not able to lose weight, and you know exactly how to do it because you've done it. They're going through some emotional stress. They're going through something and you know exactly how to do it, and you're there. So might as well jump in and support them. They need to know that there is a real human, that there is a connection, that the person is approachable, that person is friendly. Post-COVID, if anything has changed, if anything connects with us, it's connection. It's absolutely connection. It's a cold world out there. We crave connection now, even more, right? So DMs actually allow us to do that. And by the way, it's very important. I'm going to say it because I don't stop myself from saying the right things. What I'm seeing is all the people, all the coaches out there, I'm calling you out, guys, if you're listening to this, all the coaches out there who tell you that DMs are cold and DMs are spammy, they've all done it before, by the way. They've all done it. Now they're making 100K months, and now they don't want you to do that because they know that they work and they want to keep you stuck so that you can keep investing in their programs one after the other, back to back. That's the truth. So on that note, how we use DMs is, that's a third piece. You remember the square that I did? LCCA. So L is AI leads, C is AI communities. The next C is conversation, communication, conversion, which we do through DMs and automation. So DMs and automation work hand in hand. I've just shown you one little example. There are 10 things you can do with it. But the basic premise for you to understand and walk away with is that what we do with automations is we first automate a lot of repetitive tasks So what that does is it leaves us with a lot of time that we save. And then with all that time that we buy back and put in our pockets, we pull back out just a tiny fraction of the time back. Like if we make 100%, we keep 80% with us, but we put back in the 20%. And what we do is we use up that time to humanize the connection, to build a rapport, to get to know our people and do all the things that get them to moving faster with us, to get them to convert into paid clients the fastest. Got it? So it's always a balance between automation and humanization. Automation and humanization. Okay. So once you've watched all these 6 trainings, which are super, super powerful, super awesome, not because I have done them, but because they're going to change your perspective towards so many different areas, so many different components of what you're doing, how you're doing, what can be done, what are the different possibilities, how open you are towards them or not. You can always reach out to me and let me know your thoughts, questions, feedback on those. I always, always, always appreciate that. But what happens is once you've gone through all those things, you start somewhere understanding in your subconscious brain the basic foundation principles of how to sell. When I say sell in quotes, I never sell. Like I've never said, this is the program, these are the benefits, this is how it can help you. I'm not a salesman here, right? I've done things before jumping in on a call with people so that they turn into pre-sold clients. And most of the clients come to me and they're like, where can I sign up? Or they may just have like a question or two and they're like, all set to go all in. Okay. So when I said sales calls, I know some of you would be like, Vani, I hate them. I can't stand the idea of them. I'm outsourcing setters and closers and agencies. And it's never worked out, or I don't know how to do them. My last call and the last call, every time I've jumped in on a call, this has happened. This is the experience, not so happy. I know that's because of a reason. That's because if you're getting a lot of objections, my friend, if you're getting a lot of resistance, my friend, your business is speaking to you. You're not doing something beforehand, before inviting your people over to jump in on a call with you, which is why it is reflecting exactly that. So you need to go back in time and fix those pieces. We help you do that in case you need help with that. But on that note, we've also developed a brand new strategy of teaching you how to close clients in 5-minute Loom videos, all inside of your DM Messenger inbox. It's super cool. We have a membership that runs, it's a weekly sales mastermind where every single week we get together in a Zoom call and we share one client getting opportunity for you to implement in your business and get results, instant wins to bring back into the next call and the next call. It's like a lab. We work together. So we are all action takers here, guys. Also, for those of you who haven't met up with me yet, this is the first time. They call me the sales queen. I'm a speaker. I've done so many speaking gigs, podcasts. I speak in sales summits. These are some of the speaking gigs I've done with these known names. You may recognize some of the faces. There are hundreds and hundreds of testimonials, people going in from 6 figures to 7 figures in just weeks. These are live launch clients of mine. Sean Q, some of you may recognize him. All of these are sprinkled all over our pages, the kind of results that they get, what happens inside our workshops, masterminds, inner circle programs, so many ways of getting support. But make sure that you absolutely get inside our emails, whitelist them, save them, reply back to us as soon as you sign up for the resource, because that way, all the mailers that go out, you will not miss out on any opportunity that may absolutely bring in a big shift in your business and in your life. And yeah, so these ladies are amazing. They're getting some phenomenal results. Tanya is so amazing. She just opened her monthly membership and she got like 30 people using the exact same strategy that I just kind of started to share with you. You can read up more about me here. I've worked with so many coaches, really in gratitude for all these people who have helped me make it to where I am today. I want you to go through the 6 trainings. I want you to reach back out to me. I want you to message me. I'm a DM person. I live in my DMs, guys. If you're not coming back to me in my DMs, you're not taking action. If you go and watch any video of ours, we know exactly that you watched it because we are tracking you. It's simple. And I'm not doing it like I'm not sitting there and watching you. The data is there. It's sitting inside our systems. At the click of a button, we know who's taking action, who's not. And the ones who are taking action, we go over and beyond and we support you guys even more. Okay. So I want you to quickly go and sign up on the link below this video. All right. And then you will be taken to that other page for AI Group Reboot Workshop. Quickly go and sign up for that. And while it is available, there's this call link available with me. Make sure that you get that. If you get to book a call with me, if you get to book an hour with me, which is worth like a lot more, then what will happen is what you learn from that workshop, the way you install it, what you say, your messaging, all of that, then you can fine tune that with me and make sure that your community problem, your group problem, your Facebook group problem, people not engaging, all of that just disappears out of the window just by doing this tiny little bit. Will you do that for me and see the results instantly and bring them over to me? Can you do that for me, please? Yes? Yes? Are you an action taker? Just do that. We have got so many ways to support you depending upon what level are you at. And I would love to get to know you more. Sometimes I do these Loom audits, okay, to help you find client getting opportunities that you're missing out in your business. Then what we do is we offer them inside of my DMs with people who are already in conversation with us because there's always very, very limited spots. So we keep that time for new people. So if you come into my DMs, there's a higher chance that when the next time that opportunity opens up, then we can send out those links for you to make use of that. Also, those are on the house. On that note, I wish you all the very best. I don't want you to be the person who feels stuck in any given way. I don't want anyone to tell you, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with you. Oh my gosh, your mindset needs work. Oh my gosh, I want you to work on your childhood trauma. Oh my gosh, this is coming in the way. Your money beliefs, your this and that. And this is all noise. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You start bringing in the revenue, you start working with people, you start helping people, your heart opens, your energy opens, your energy field opens. People who are into the spiritual world will know this. Everything starts shifting from you inside, outside, and outside, inside. So the minute you start working with humans and start bringing in a shift into their lives, your life shifts beyond imagination. You always get back tenfolds from the universe, from God, from Jesus, whatever you want to call it. It works like that. That's the law of the universe. Okay. I want to see you become financially free so that you have a say in decision making, so that you're able to make a choice, so that you're able to show up as an empowered woman in the world of today. It's so needed. So we've built a community called Quantum Queens, queens who are ready to make quantum shifts. This is our weekly sales mastermind. Once you get inside on our mailing list, or you can send me a message. It's generally on wait lists, and you can always get on the wait list. And whenever the doors open next, you're more than welcome to test it out. And on that note, I wish you all the very best. I wish you love, light, and peace. I would love to see your face inside the DMs. And I'm so grateful for you to have spent your last 30 minutes together with me. And you are so welcome in my world. Ciao, my friend.